Okay, let me introduce myself first. First thing, coming to myself, Vamshi. I have total 10 years of IT industry experience. Currently working for one of the MNC as a BI developer. My roles and responsibilities to be develop the reports from end to end, like taking the requirements from the end users, like a functional spec, functionally. We will be getting the functionally, we will be creating the technical spec, and we will be sharing to the documents to the end user. If they like, fine, they will give sign off. My role is to be developer, where I will be developing the reports from end to end, either from the any source, if it is SQL or Snowflake or any source, we will be connecting and we will bring the data. And if it is a multiple sources also, we connect and we will do the reporting things. This is my roles and responsibilities. And let me go for the Power BI. What is a Power BI? Before going to start, I think before coming to the session, I think you have done some research. What is Power BI? If I'm not wrong, before coming to that one, if you're coming from any background base, you can coming from banking domain or non-IT or anything, the fresher things or anything, you can easily learn the Power BI. There is no means if you want to learn the course for the anything, we require the other tools or other languages we need to do. But for Power BI, doesn't require anything. Prerequisitions is not required. We can learn here only whatever the things. We have the Power BI has own language called DAX, where we will be writing the business logics, all the things in DAX, and we will do the transformations with the help of Power Query. We'll go step by step. But if your feels from if you're learning from Power BI first time, it's good. If you have the knowledge on Excel, that's fine. If you have the knowledge on SQL, that is fine. But Power BI is a completely different, where we have the own language DAX. That is nothing but DAX, where we will be going to learn the each and everything, the transformations, Power Query, DAX, how to create the visualizations, how to share the data to the end users, all the things we will be going to share. We will be going to learn the for whatever the class is going to learn, we can learn all the things, guys. And no need to worry for if you're coming from the background from any different background, any background. If you are coming from any background, that's fine, guys. No need to worry. You can easily learn the Power BI, guys. Let go for before, as I said, I think before coming to this session, you have done something researching. For some who are called, some of the peoples are calling with the different names. What is a Power BI? Some are calling Power BI is a reporting software. I think most of the peoples are called reporting software, and some peoples are calling as data visualization, data visualization, and some peoples are calling as data analytical software, and some peoples are calling as business intelligence. I think any whoever calling, if you have the any other name also, let me know. I think these are the names who are calling in the market. Intelligence. In short, BI, BI, BI. Yeah. Who are calling for the different names, guys? Sorry for interference. I got in some getting some call. Who are calling from reporting software? Yes, Power BI is a reporting software. Why we are calling reporting software, we'll see. And why we are calling data visualization, we'll see. But these are the I can say defining of the Power BI are four characteristics where we will be defining the Power BI. The two characteristics also there, we'll see. But most of the peoples in the market who are calling for a Power BI as a reporting software or a data visualizations, data analytical software, business intelligence, all are correct, guys. Who are calling from the different names, all are correct, and where we will go for each and everything in the step by step. Before going to the keep aside for few minutes, and which companies, first thing, which companies will hire and which companies will use a Power BI. Which company, many people will be doubts will becomes which companies will hire Power BI developers. PBA developers, I can give you PBA developers, and which companies will use Power BI software. Power BI software. Whoever, let's take it an example, guys. You can take any company. You can take it as any company. As I said, which company will be hiring the Power BI developer, which company will use the Power BI software. Take it as any company. I'm taking day to day, whatever the day, every basis, every day, there is some companies are there, right? Where we will be doing the some transactions like banking sectors, or if you take it as a FMGC, Amazon, or e-commerce, Amazon, Flipkart, any sector. Take it as any sector from the small company to the large companies, any sector. I'm taking any company. I'm taking one of the company called Amazon, or you can take it as a Flipkart or Walmart, anything. Amazon. I'm taking Amazon. What Amazon is doing is Amazon is doing some businesses. They have lot of businesses. If I'm not wrong, they have lot of businesses. The major business coming from Amazon is e-commerce, and other data, other businesses, cloud data, cloud is there. Other things is there, but majorly they're doing as a e-commerce where they will be where the customers will be buying from some products will be comes to the site and they will be buying and they will be products are buying from the other manufacturing and they will sell the products to the customers. They are doing some mediator between the customer and the owner. They are the business. They are doing some businesses guys. Once they do the business, what they will be getting is, if I'm not wrong, they will be getting the business data. Business data. Once they get it, what is the business data? Suppose if I was purchasing something, when you log on to the Amazon site, they will be asking as a login first thing. Before logging, you need to sign up. After sign up, they will be asking first name, last name, and uh, address, all the things, address, phone number, all the things they will be asking. That is nothing but the customer information. The customer information is also nothing but business data. Once you log on, then you will be selecting the product. What product you will be selecting? Suppose I want to buy the mobile, I will be selecting the mobile. Mobile is a one of the product. If you select multiple products like mobile, laptop, or anything, you can purchase anything. You have added the multiple products in the cart. That is nothing but product detail information. Can you go for mute, please? Somebody was unmuted. Oh yeah, thank you. Somebody else unmuted. Okay. If you if is you have added the cart in the multiple products, the products details is nothing but product information, guys. Product information is nothing but because in the back end, whatever the you're doing the business, all the data will not sit in the one table. They have the different tables. As I said, when you log on, the customer detail, customer table informations will be stored. And same thing, once you added the business or products into the cart, what are the product? Product is nothing but mobiles, tab, anything. Mobiles are laptops, etc. Whatever the products it is there, they have the product related information. All the product related informations will be stored in the one platform. Once you selected the these things, then you will be going for add to cart and cart you will be selected. Once you selected the cart, it will be add the address. If you not added the address, current address or anything, it will be asking for adding of the address. Once you added the address, then address related informations will be also stored in the backend. Once address is stored, the next thing is you need to add the cashback, cash on delivery, or you can be by paying the card details, which is nothing but finance side. Means finance side is nothing but whatever the finance related informations, the finance related informations will be stored in the one table. This all the things, one from the buying of the one product to the bringing the product to your location, this all the things data will be stored in the business data, where we will be calling as business data. The Amazon is doing the lot of businesses, but the major business comes to the e-commerce. Once the business data comes, what we need to do? Now we have the business, means Amazon is doing the e-commerce. As I said that the major platform for the Amazon is e-commerce. Once you know that the e-commerce, they have the business data, well, then where it will be stored. Now the business they are doing, somewhere the data will be stored, where their business data will be stored. Let's go for the architecture. I will be showing that the business data will be maybe stored in the different places, guys. That business data may be stored in Excel files, SQL Server, Oracle, or cloud, or Azure Cloud, or AWS Cloud, or Oracle. Any source, we have almost 450 plus sources is there Power BI. They can store, Amazon can be stored anywhere. In take it an example, in US they have stored in Excel, in India they have stored in SQL, and in Australia they have stored in Oracle. Any place they can store in the database. Why they are storing, I will say that. But every business, when they're doing some businesses, they will store the business database. They will not arise immediately, but they will store for a couple of years or whatever the period of time they have, they will store the business data. The business data may be stored in the different sources, either CSV, SQL Server, or Oracle databases, cloud sources, any source they can store, where we will be calling as business data or OLTP sources or data sources. Data sources or OLTP. OLTP is nothing but online transactional process. Once you buy it in the Amazon, that is nothing but online, right? Online transaction. You are doing some transaction between you and Amazon, whichever the e-commerce site. You are doing some transformation, some transaction. That is nothing but we will be calling as OLTP systems. OLTP systems is nothing but online transaction processing, where the data, all the data, business data, every minute to minute will be captured. Whatever the Amazon is storing, if suppose they are storing AWS, they can keep in the AWS storage databases, they can keep and they will store the data. Once the storing is done, as a BA developer, yes, every company will be store the business data. Why they are storing before that one? Because every company, not only Amazon, the Walmart or Citibank or anything, if you take it as a product-based company or pharma-based, anything, they store the business data. Why they're storing this? Why they're storing? Why? Because they want to analyze the business data. Analyzing is nothing but let's take it an example. Amazon is doing the couple of years, last 15 to 20 years, they're doing the businesses worldwide. Then they want to analyze the business data. Analyzing is nothing but what is analyze is analyze the business data, PD, business data. What is analyzing they will be do? Suppose Amazon manager or CEO or director, anyone they have want to know that compared to the last year sales and present year sales, how much percentage we are in the profit, how much percentage are we are in the negative or positive, they want to know, because they have the different regions. They want to see that region wise sales and yearly sales, weekly sales, monthly sales, and comparing the sales with last year, because they want to be see always in the profit zone. If they are in the not in profit zone, then something they have to do some business to be increases, they will take the actions. But this analyzing all the phases will becomes where will be no first, because if I want to know that last year sales and the present year sales, I can do the calculation. But before that one, I need the business data. That's why the business data will be stored in Excel, SQL Server, databases, Snowflake, or cloud sources, Azure, SQL, any say. Their Amazon can be stored anywhere. Their duty, they can store. Once they do store it, you need to analyze. Analyzing can be come from the different place. Example, I want to know that which region sales is high. Which region means I want to know which top five regions. Example, I want to know top five regions on the basis of sales. Top five sales. Top five regions. Top five regions I want to know. Top five regions per se, whichever the best doing the top five regions. On what basis? On the basis of sales. Why I need to know? Because Amazon is working for the worldwide. I want to know the top point, because Amazon is getting something. Example, take it as a every year Amazon is getting 10% or 20% of the profit. Profit is coming from different places, but they want to know where can they invest. Once the profit is coming, they will not sit ideally, right? They can invest somewhere, but they will not take the decision immediately blindly. They will take the business data, analyze the business data last 2 years or last 5 years, which regions are the best performing, and which sales is happening, which profit is getting from the which region. Then they will be going there and investing there. Why they invest? They want to increase the businesses. To do that one, they're analyzing of the business data, because they want to compare the last year sales and present year sales or last month sales, or top five regions, bottom five regions, or top five products, bottom five products. All the things they want to analyze. These are the things they want to analyze, and they want to know that which profit is getting, and they want to know the top five products also, because products also will be there. Which products are going more sales from the Amazon site? Which product? Top five products, bottom five products. All the things they want to know these things. But now the business data is sitting in the different tables. You need to analyze this all the things. To analyze the business data, we require something called PBI. Nothing but Power BI developer they needed, because without knowing anything, they cannot do something in the Excel or databases. They cannot analyze the data. They need some business intelligence tools. Business intelligence tools where we will be using as a Power BI to analyze these things. Not only these things, guys, a lot of things is there. Analyzing of the data depends upon the requirement. We will be analyzing, guys. But as I said, the example I just if I keep my company, suppose I have started my company and freshly, I want to know that everyday sales, because I want to compare the last day sales and compare to the today sales, because I want to know I was in the profit zone or I was not in the profit zone. I want to analyze all the things. To analyze this all the things, we require the Power BI tool, guys. Power BI or business intelligence tools, anything. Business intelligence tools is not only Power BI. We require business intelligence tools. We discuss what is business intelligence, but we require the business intelligence tool. But once you have the analyzing to analyze, suppose as we are discussing in the Power BI, we Amazon can be by business intelligence tool, the Power BI tool they will be buying, because this is a licensed tool. They will be buying from the Microsoft. Once they buy the tool, then we will be connecting the Power BI and we will be taking whatever the data was stored in SQL or Excel. We will be connected the data and we will be bring the data to the Power BI engine. Once you done that, we will be analyzing, we'll be showing the top five, bottom five, or last year sales and present year sales. All the things will be comparison and we will represent the data. But who will be developing this all the things? Who knows the Power BI developer? They will be hiring the Power BI developer who knows the analyzing of the business data in the different areas, who knows that all the things. They will be hiring the Power BI developers. Not every company they needed the BA developers, guys, because for startup company to the end anything, if you take it as any sector, formula, manufacturing sector, or FMGC, or anything, every company needed the BA developer. Without BA developer, we cannot represent all the visualizations, business data we cannot represent, because the business data, whatever the backend will be stored in the tables and columns. But when you show the tables and columns, the business people can understand, but it takes a lot of time. Nowadays, where we will be representing all the things in the visualizations, guys. From 2015 onwards, we are coming to the visualization phase. Before that one, we have the tables and metric visualizations with all the things. We'll see that one in the practically also, no need to worry. But you know that the place where we are storing, what we are calling, the place where we store business data, business data, we call, we call, we call it as, we call it as OLTP, OLTP or data sources. OLTP or data sources, we can be calling. OLTP is nothing but online transaction process. Okay, now, sir, to analyze the business data, we have only Power BI, or why not other tools? You can ask me that question also, because every company will need the BI peoples. They need some business intelligence tools, but only in the market we have the business intelligence Power BI, or what are the other things? Like if you take it an example, not to analyze the business data, along with Power BI, we have the hundreds of softwares in the market, guys. To analyze the business data, to analyze the business data, along with Power BI, along with Power BI, PBI, along with Power BI, there are hundreds of softwares, hundreds of softwares. What are the softwares, guys? I'm giving Tableau, QQ, QQ, QQ or QuickSense, both are same. And Cognos BA, which is a IBM's product, OBI, OBI, Oracle product, SAP Brevo, SAP product, and anything, any other, some other MSBI is there, MSBI is there, and some other lot of tools are there. I'm giving the etc. Lot of tools are there in the market. Lot of tools are there in the market. Why coming to the Power BI? Why not other business intelligence tools? To analyze the business data, every company needs some business intelligence tool. Without analyzing the business intelligence tool, they cannot analyze. Either they need to go for Tableau, they need to go for QQ, they need to go for Cognos BA or OBA or SAP BO, anything. To analyze the business data, they need to go for any software. But why for Power BI? Why not for the other business intelligence tool? Let me show for before when you buying some product, what you will see, guys? Take it an example. If you are buying from the mobile, what are the things you will see in the online? You will do some research, right? For buying of the new mobile. What research? What you will do? What you will do, guys? Just commonly, I'm
Customer
asking.
ratings,
Sorry, customer rating. Yeah, that is the one thing. Okay. Second,
battery backup.
okay, and means that is nothing but features. If it is called as a features, okay, features is the
Yep.
second point. Yeah, and third, the price. If I'm not wrong, the price is the first thing, right? Our budget,
Yep.
whatever the budget, we'll see the pricing project. Okay, the first thing, Power BA, the customer rating is a from if you take it as a couple of years, last couple of years, last 5 years, the Power BI is a trending tool, guys. You can go for the Google trend and you can type the Power BI trend. It is a higher, most of the people trust searched peoples in the Google. And as I said, maximum features. Maximum features when you buying of the mobile, the main thing is you will see the features, battery or camera or whatever the inter RAM or whatever the things, storages things, you will see the features. The maximum features was giving in the Power BI. Maximum features. Maximum features means all the features, whatever the business intelligence is, more than that one, the business intelligence tool, these features are giving. And like added the artificial intelligence, Q&A, if you ask question and answer, automatically the visual will be given. Advanced features also giving by the Power BI. And coming to the casting part, as I said, you will see the first thing, budget will see. Compared to the other business intelligence tool, the Power BI is a very less, where it will be charging for one user for 1 month $9.99. Coming to the Tableau, it will be charging $130 per user for 1 month. But where here 13 members will becomes because the competitors will be using the same thing, right? Pricing is very less compared to the other business intelligence. That's why the most of the customers they want to decrease the budget, they will be going for the some of the very less per wherever the getting the less amount of the tool they will be buying and recognized by the Gartner. What is this Gartner? Gartner is one of the third party company, guys. They will take customer ratings. As I said, you said that customer, right? Every year they will interact with every customer. Almost whatever the customers are there. This is not Microsoft company or any other. This is a third party company. They will giving the ratings for every business intelligence tool. If you see Microsoft Power BI is a Microsoft tool. Microsoft is a leader of the board in the 2020. This is a screenshot is a previous. If you go for live also, let's go for the, I will be showing in the live in the current year, which is a leader of the board for Gartner, why Gartner? Gartner is one of the third party guys. Every business intelligence tool, this will be giving the ranking. Let's see. I'm opening the site and I will be see that which is a which place the Power BI is there. Last couple of years, it is a leader of the board, guys. If you see here, this is 2023, the latestly they released the things January. If you see, the leader of the board was Microsoft, followed by Google and Salesforce. Now Tableau was purchased by the Salesforce. They given the Salesforce Tableau and followed by QQ, followed by SAP, followed by Oracle, followed by something IBM, so followed by the Zoho, followed by the other things. But leader of the board, if you take it as a leader of the board, Microsoft is a leader of the board. You can also compare. You can also go to the Google. Not only this one, Gartner is a one of the company for all the softwares. They will be giving the rankings for rank one, rank two, rank three, like that. They will be giving from last 5 years, Microsoft Power BI is the leader of the board base. And why they will take not only for the customer reactive, they will take the consideration of the uh, cost, customer rating, all the things they take in the consideration, they will be giving the ranking for every year. For ETL tools also they will be giving. I'm showing for the BI tools where we are discussing the BI business release. Microsoft is the leader of the board base. Couple of years. Okay. I will discuss in detail also. No need to worry. We'll discuss in detail also. And whoever not just joined just now, please leave the your name, contact number, and email address. Let's go for. We are calling, as I said, we have the hundreds of business ideas. We are going for the Power BI. As just I've given the first thing is recognized by the Gartner and giving the maximum features, given the maximum features, and the costing part very less compared to the other business intelligence. These all the things they are considered, and this is where the leader of the board comes to the Power BI. And this is a user interaction also. User can easily understand compared to the whoever doesn't have the technical knowledge also. Power BI can easily understand. But coming to the Tableau or QuickSense or Cognos BA, they need to know some technical knowledge. Without technical knowledge, they cannot do. But coming to the BI, Power BI, end user can something they can understand, not in depth, but they can understand something. Where coming to the other tool, they cannot understand in detail. Okay. Now, all the above softwares, guys, we have the different types of software. All the above softwares, all the above softwares, we are categorized into two things, guys. We categorized into traditional software. We can call as a traditional software, or and self-service software, guys. What is self-service? What is traditional? You will see this course. And all the above softwares are categorized into, again, all the above softwares categorized into on-premise, on-premise softwares, and cloud-based software. Cloud-based. Power BI is a self-service or traditional. Power BI is, I will discuss what is a Power BI is a, we will be calling as a Power BI is a self-service. Why we are calling self-service, I will be discussing that one also. We can call as a self-service software, and is a Power BI is a on-premise or cloud-based. Power BI is a cloud-based. Cloud-based. I can define the Power BI definition like this. I can define like this. Power BI is a self-service, cloud-based reporting software, or data visualization software, or data analytical software, or business intelligence. I am defining like this. I'm not writing any logic, but the Power BI is a self-service, cloud-based reporting software, or data visualization, or data analytical software, or business intelligence. Let's go. Why we are calling above software? Here you can write the Power BI also. Power BI also writing. As I said, that we have the hundreds of softwares in the market. The Power BI is also one thing. Power BI also. Power BI. All the softwares, above softwares are self-service and traditional, on-premise and cloud-based. Why we are calling the different names? Because we have the traditional softwares and self-service. Traditional softwares where we have used till 2012. We are using now also, but only 5% of the customers are using traditional software. 95% of the people are using self-service. What is self-service? Self-service is nothing but without using any logic, you need to complete your development. Means if with the help of any software, if you are able to complete with your work with a drag and drop and point and click, those softwares we will be calling as self-service, self-service softwares. Means you are not writing any logic without drag and drop and point and click. You're completing the some task. Drag and drop, point and click. Just that's it. You're completing the task. But coming to the traditional software is not like that. Completely opposite. We need to write the some logical things. Means we need to write in the some coding things and the C language or .NET or SQL, whatever the things, you need to write the logic. But coming to the here, where we need to complete our task with the drag and drop and point and click. That's why the Power BI is a self-service where we will be drag and drop and point and click, we will be complete. Let's see that practically how we are calling, why we are calling with the help of, I'm opening the Power BI software where we have the internally Power BI desktop is a software we'll be installing further for you also. I will going to describe. But let me open the Power BI desktop. As I said, we have discussed Power BI can be connect the multiple data sources and where we can bring the business data to the Power BI engine. And as I said, I was saying that Power BI is a self-service. I will show that in the practical now. We'll go for the next steps also. And Power BI software is opening now. It takes some time. Okay. Once the Power BI desktop open, guys, this is the overview. I will discuss that everything. But the first thing, the home page, we can call it as this is a home page. We can call it where we have the different things, where we can be seeing the visualizations in the right side, where I'm just typing. You can see the visualizations, data. As of now, there is no data, guys. You can click on the data because when you want to do some development or anything, you require the data. You can click on the data and expand it. You can not able to see the as the, there is no data. I was not injected the data from any source. Where Power BI, as I said, we need to analyze the business data. The data source can be come from different sources where we have the 450 plus data source. So where the 450, if you see get data, click on the more sources, click on the more sources. Once you click the more sources, let's see. Now, as I said, there is a files. There is a different types of files. It's suppose text, CSV, XML, folder, PDF, and SharePoint, anything. And we have the plenty of data sources, databases, SQL Server, Oracle database, IBM DB2, IBM Netezza, MySQL, Syspace, Teradata, SAP, Amazon Redshift, Snowflake, eBase, lot of things out there. Lot of database. And we have the Microsoft Fabric. This is a new feature where we also data can bring from the Microsoft also, where Microsoft contains of a Azure Data Factory, Data Mart, Data Flows. This is also data source where the end user can be stored the business data. And we have the Power Platforms where we can bring the data from Dataverse. Dataverse is also one of the storaging where data can be stored. And Azure platforms, Azure Synapse, Azure Block Storages, or Hadoop systems, or Google Analytics, anything. If your data is sitting from online also, if the data is your sitting in the online Salesforce, Google Analytics, you can bring the online also, other sources. Almost we have the 450 plus guys. That's what the Power BI is a capability, can bring the data from any source. They have given the plugin from the, you can plug the data and bring the data. You can do the whatever the things you want, you can do in the Power BI, and you can publish that report to the cloud. Now, as I said, we can be connected to multiple sources also. At a time, we can connect the multiple sources, single source or multiple source. Connecting of the multiple source or connecting of the one source, there is no issues, guys. Now I'm connecting of the anything. I'm connecting of the CSV files. Let's click on the CSV. I'm clicking the global sum store data is there. And I will be connecting the, now I was connected with the CSV. Now I will be connecting with the Excel also. Now you can be seeing the different data, guys. Different data is there. What is there? Row ID, order date. Suppose you have purchased something, the order ID will be created, right? In Amazon. The same thing, the backend, the order ID will be there, order date will be there, the shipment date is there, shipment mode is there, customer ID will be there, customer name will be there, segment will be there, which city you are purchasing, which state you are purchasing, which country you are purchasing, the postal code, market, region, all the things. This is the nothing but business data. This all the things is the business data. But the main thing, they will be concentrate on sales. Why? Because every day they want to know that what the sales is there, how many quantities are sold, how much the discount is there, how much the profit they are getting. All the things data will be stored in the somewhere in the backend. Now I'm loading this one. You can click on load. Now before load, you can see the data is not there in here. Now once you click on the data will be loaded in the Power BI engine. Click on the load. We have the transform also. We discussed the transformations is nothing but transforming the business data, means you can convert the one format to other format, nothing but transformation. We'll discuss that one. But just let's see that we, as of now, whatever we discussed, we'll be showing the practical. It takes some time, guys, because the data depends upon the data set size. It will take him because data is coming from CSV file to the Power BI engine. Now data was successfully loaded. Now you can be able to see. As I said, once you injected, if you see the whatever the my architecture, Power BI can be bring the data from any source. We brought the data from, as of now, CSV. If you want to bring the data from Excel file, yes, you can bring that one also. I'm clicking Excel source also. You can bring the Excel data at a time. I'm bringing the finance, right? Finance data is there. Click on open, click on the same thing. This is a CSV, and one more data set is coming from, one more data is coming from Excel. We can bring the data from n number of sources, guys. There is no objection. Click on the finance. In the finance table, we have the different finance related data, segment, country related, manufacturing related, different data is there. But we require the data. Click on load again, and you can be able to see the new data set or new table in Power BI engine. It takes some time. It is connecting the data and it will be loaded. Yeah. Now you can be select the finance. Finance is coming from Excel source. Global store is coming from CSV, where we have connected the multiple data sources also. If you want to connect this database, just you can connect. You can connect the Azure SQL, you can connect. You can connect the n number of sources. I will show in the practical when it comes to the sessions. But now once you connected, as I said, Power BI is a self-service tool. What is a self-service? We are discussing any software. If you are able to complete your task with help of drag and drop or point and click. Those softwares we will be calling as self-service. Now let's take it in a global store. I'm taking the global store, and we have the different countries. I want country wise. Just click on the country wise profit or country wise sales. And I doesn't want which country, I don't know. I want to know the top one country, top two country, top three, all the countries. What was the profit? Click on the this one, and I'm clicking this one. Now just expanding this one. Now you can able to see the n number of countries. Now if you see, there is a profit is coming from different countries. And the first country, you can easily, end user can understand the bar which shows as a more bar. The more bar is nothing but highest profit is coming from US. And the second highest is coming from China. Third, it is coming from India, followed by the UK, followed by the France, all the things. Suppose now I was completed one task. I'm showing the country-wise profit with country-wise profit, which country has. But my customer want to show that only, Krishna, please show that the top 5 countries. I doesn't want all the countries. You can able to see the different countries, right? But I want only the top 5. Then you can go for the country. There is a filter is there. Just I will be, instead of that one, I will be giving the top N and I will be giving the top 5. I will explain this in practically also. And just drag and drop the profit wise. Click on apply. Now you can able to see only top 5 countries profit, and you can able to see the top 5 products. Which country has a more profit? You can able to see. I'm giving the data labels. Now you can see the percentage also. If you want to have the percentage calculations is there, you can show that percentage. And as of now, I've not done any percentage. Sum of profit is coming. You can able to see the profit is 286K, 151K, and coming to 129K, 112, one thing. Anything with help of drag and drop and point and click, one task I was completed. The same thing I want to show that with a product wise, means top 5 product, or I want, because I have the lot of products are there. My customer want to know that which product has more sales. I'm clicking one more visual. You can select any visual case. This is a visualization pane. I'm selecting this one. I'm selecting the product name. And you want in the product name basis on sales or in what? I think a lot of products is there. We'll take the segment. Like take it as a segments. Okay, we have the only 3 segments. I want to know the 3 segments, which segment has more profit or more sales. I'm selecting the sales next thing. Now you can be seen that light blue, which is nothing but consumer products. There is a consumer products are there, corporate segment is there, home office segment is there. But most of the sales is happening from consumer. If you keep on the bar, or just you can keep your mouse there, you can see that how much percentage. 51% my total profit. Suppose 100% is a profit, but coming from 51% from the consumer profit. Consumer side only the sales is happening more, and followed by the second thing, the corporate side, followed by home office. We have the different segments in my side. From the different segment wise, I can be seen. Now, with to know that which segment wise sales or country wise sales, I've not written any logic. Just without drag and drop, point and click, I was completed my logic. I've completed my task. If you want to write same thing in olden days, this is self-service guys, where as I said, with help of drag and drop point and click, we are completing. These are calling for self-service. But coming to the olden days, where we need to write the logic, the same thing. If you want to show the top 5 products or bottom 5 products or anything, you need to write the business logics guys. Business logics means you need to write some coding language. Without writing of the coding, you cannot complete. Still, this BA business intelligence came in 2013 guys. 12 or 13, the business intelligence came into the picture in the Power BI, like Tableau was came in the first 2015, the Power BI was released. But once this comes, tools comes only, the traditional tools we are not using. What are the traditional tools? Take it an example. Cognos BA is a traditional tool. OBA is a traditional tool. And MSBA is a one more thing. If you have the MSBA, most of the people have heard it. MSBA is also have the SSRIS or SSIS. This is also called as a traditional software. But what is a drawback for the traditional software? Why they are coming to the software field or any field? Why they move traditional to the self-service? Why? Because traditional softwares in the business, once you got the business data, once what will be do is I want to develop the reports as possible as. Yes, I need to do immediately within 1 week or 2 days or 3 days. The business people will be expecting the reports from your side. Once you got the business data, what you need to guess, what you need to do? Analyzing of the business data, right? Analyzing of the business data. To analyze the business data, we have the traditional, as I said, traditional way, traditional, traditional. But traditional, to analyze one report in traditional software, it will be taking 3 months, guys. And 3 months of the time it is taking. Why? Because a lot of analyzing this rate, they need to write the codings in the all things. So now if you see the same thing, if you want to go for the traditional, you need to write the top 5 logic in the SQL or .NET or whatever the long language they're using, you need to write the logic. And same thing, you want to see the segment wise see, then you need to write the logic. To write the logic, they need to hide the only who knows the uh, who comes from the IT or CSE background, computer science background, they will be hiring. Who doesn't, who have the better coding language. But here, completing of the one report, it is taking 3 months. The same thing, the business people, once you got the business data, we have the self-service also, self-service software. Self-service software, where it comes complete, it will be completing 2 to 3 weeks, guys. 2 to 3 weeks, one report will becomes. Now, which once you as a you are the owner of the company, like take it as an Amazon company owner, which will you will take in? I will going for the self-service, right? Why? Because I want to, if you take it as a traditional, if it is a cost is less also, for 3 months, you need to give the bills. Means you need to pay the, suppose here the 3 members are working, 3 members, they need to pay the some amount, XYZ amount to the your company peoples, they need to people. But here you're completing the task with the 2 to 3 weeks with only for the one people here, one or mostly 1 or 2 peoples will be work. But here the 3 members, 3 months, they need to pay the amount, the salary. You can take it as a salary or anything. They need to make the 3 months of the billable things is there. Here the task is complete in 2 to 3 weeks. They will not go for the olden days traditional softwares because it is taking longer time and the analyzing is taking longer time. They want a very quick time. They will be going for the self-service where it will be taken less time and less amount of the budget they can give and they will be completing the tasks. That's why the most of the people nowadays they're using self-service software. No one will be coming to the self-service only, not only the Power BI self-service, this is also cloud-based. We have the cloud-based or on-premise software, right? What is a cloud-based? What is a cloud-based? What is on-premise? If you take it an example, on-premise is nothing but if your data is storing in your machine, that is nothing but on-premise. Means your can be only accessing. Just I'm giving one example. What is on-premise softwares? We have the on-premise software and cloud software. I will give the one example. You will easily understand. If your data was stored in your local machine, that is nothing but on-premise data. Or if your data was stored in the SQL server, that is nothing but on-premise. If your data was stored in Oracle, on-premise. If your data was stored in the IBM DB2 or anything, these are the on-premise data sources. On-premise data sources is nothing but data will be stored in some server. For the servers, you need to have the physical requirements. Means RAM, ROM, whatever the physical requirement, infrastructure should be there, security should be there. All the things you need to maintain. If you suppose, if you want to buy something SQL server to your company, why? Because you're doing some business and you want to store the business data in the SQL server. SQL server, you are think that SQL is the best thing. Then you purchase the Microsoft SQL server. Once you purchase the SQL server, then what you SQL service is, as I said, SQL is on-premise. Means you need to purchase a how much the RAM required, how much GPU required, TB required, they will ask. you have purchased 2 TB or 100 TB, whatever the things. But once the TB, whatever the things, the data will be stored only particular server base. Only with the particular server that data will be stored. And one more thing, if the data was increased, you have purchased 2 TB, but tomorrow the data was increased 3 TB, then the data will be stored. Answer is no, the data will not store, because the data storage is increased. It will be shows the indicated your data is maximum indicated. It is, you have gone crossed the maximum storage, the data will be not stored. But now on premise, the drawback of on premise is, if the cloud is the where compatible guys. If the data increase, the storage can also increase automatically. But coming to the on premise, you need to maintain the security, you need to maintain the storage, you need to maintain the infrastructure. All these things are compared to the company's budget is coming. If you are purchasing on-premise sources like SQL source or Oracle or anything, you need to have the infrastructure, security, you need to know the admin peoples, all the things you need to buy. But cloud basis, it's cloud based, like take it as an Azure or AWS or GCP, anything. Now you are keeping as a new company. Suppose I'm keeping the Vamshi, I have kept the new company tomorrow. What I will be doing? There is a two ways, on-premise and cloud. What I need to buy? I will buy the cloud. Why? Because cloud, once you maintain the cloud, the Microsoft Azure peoples will be used how much storage means compatibly. Suppose now today I thought my data, my company is a startup company. I'm using 110 GB of the data. But tomorrow my company is coding 1 TB or 2 TB. Automatically in cloud, they can access 1 TB or 2 TB or 3 TB. They will, how much uses the storage, they will charge us that one. Means if you are here, you need to buy the storage in like 100 TB before only you are purchasing. But here, not like that, guys. If you're using 10 GB, for 10 GB only, you will pay that amount. But here, before only you are purchasing the things, if that is crossed, again you need to purchase and you need to maintain the security. Now here the security also, once you mention the cloud, security also maintained by the Microsoft. We doesn't have the any maintenance also. Total maintenance will be done by Microsoft people, guys. And not only on premise can be log on to the particular server and you need to access it. But coming to the Azure or cloud sources, this is online. You can log on to the anywhere from the world. You can log on and you can see the data. That is a major advantage between on-premise and cloud sources. No one will be going nowadays with the cloud sources. On-premise. Why? Because they need to maintain the physical infrastructure, admin, security, physical storage, all the things they needed this. But cloud basis, we are paying the whatever the storage you are using, just we are paying. Suppose if you use 10 GB for 1 GB, 1 rupee, then you will pay 10 rupee. If it is tomorrow, it is increased to the 1 TB, then you will store for 1 TB, you will be buying this. That's why the cloud Power BI is cloud based, not an on-premise, not on-premise, guys. This is major differences. If you go for anything on-premise, on cloud basis, will be two tools are there. If you see in Power BI also, when you bring the data, we have the on-premise sources. As I said, that legacy tools, SQL Server or anything, OBI, Cognos BI. These are the databases which we will be calling as IBM DB2. These are all called as on-premise data sources. But coming to the cloud, Azure SQL database, Azure, all the data will be in the sitting in the some cloud base. You can connect anyway. Azure Synapse, Azure SQL, Azure Data Storage. These are all the cloud data sources, guys. Cloud data sources, guys. We have the two things. Power BI supports two things, but Power BI is a cloud database, guys, not on-premise, guys. Okay. It supports the on-premise also. If you want on-premise also, if you want to purchase on-premise also, it supports, but mostly we'll use a cloud basis, guys. Next thing, we'll go for the why we are discussed the on-prem self-service and cloud-based, right? What are the other things we have it? What are the other things we have it, guys? We have the reporting software, we have the cloud-based software. What is cloud-based? What is reporting software? So now we have discussed the cloud-based. What is reporting software? What is data visualizations? What is reporting software? Why we are calling reporting software? Power BI as a reporting. As I said, the above are some characteristics to define the Power BI. Reporting software. And I will explain at a time. Data visualization also. Data visualization. Data visualization. What is reporting software? What is data visualization? Reporting is nothing but, guys, presenting the data in a structured format. Presenting. What is structured format? There is a different types of formatting is structured format, unstructured format, semi-structured format. Structured format is nothing but data will be stored in the tables, nothing but columns and rows. Those data we will be calling as structured data. Unstructured data, it will be calling as XML data, which will be coming as a like different codes will becomes. That is nothing but XML is one of the source for unstructured data or video. But reporting software is nothing but this is a presenting your data, all the data you will be presenting the data in a structured format. We will show that what is a structured format. You will be represent the data in structured format. But what is a data visualization? What is data visualization? Presenting the data, presenting the data. One minute, this. Presenting the data, presenting the data in a visual format. Presenting the data in a visual format. Let's see. Let's go for the Power BI. As I said, Power BI support the structured format. Power BI is a reporting software. Reporting is nothing but the data will be represented in the structured format. The tables or columns or we will be seen. Now I'm taking the where I'm taking the one table, which is one of the visualizations in Power BI, which will be stored in the structured format. I'm taking the region, country, and if you want to take any other, you can take it. I want to take sales and profit. Okay, it doesn't require all the things. Suppose, okay, just I require this all the things. Okay, now I have taken the two things, region and profit. Now I have the almost 10 regions are there. That's fine. 10 or 12 regions approximately. Now, which region has more sales? Which region has more profit? I need to check on the each and everything, right? Each and everything is much more. Each and every column you need to check. Each and every row you need to check which country, which region has more sales. But compared to, suppose I know the central, if it contains 100, suppose if you have the 100 regions or 100 products, but now let's take it as a, before you take it, we have taken the cost. Now, if you see, now I have the lot of cities, guys. I've taken instead of region, I've taken the city. My customer wanted which region has more profit, which city has more profit. How you will let you know? You need to check on you need to check on the each row, right? If you're not wrong, the customer need to also check the each row. There is no alternate way. You need to check on the each alternate row. But here the drawback is the customer, if it contains of hundreds of rows or thousands of rows, it takes time consummation. Means customer can also take some time. Means customer is nothing but our business owners will take some time, which city has more profit. This is not drawback, but I'm saying that where we can represent the data in the structured format. Reporting is nothing but showing the data in the structured format. Multiple columns, multiple rows, you can be shown. The same thing, the data can be represented in the visualization also. I'm taking this one, the same thing, copy and paste it. And the same thing, I'm converting into the visualizations. Now, simple thing here, by seeing this bar, I can know that which city has more profit. But I can, if with seeing this one, I cannot say that which city has more profit. Why? Why I'm saying here the bar is more. Who doesn't have the technical also? If the bar is more, the profit is more, right? That is a common thing. Now New York has a bar higher than that is more profit is there. The second highest Los Angeles, the third followed by the Shirley. All are followed by the same thing, one by Sydney and whatever the things. But before going, if you represented the data with the here, the customer takes some time, not some time, lot of time takes. But when you represent the data in the visualization, the end user can easily understand. Not only who are doesn't have the technical knowledge also, non-technical peoples also, they can easily understand which region has a more profit. They can easily see that this is a bar is more. Yes, I'm getting the more profit. All the things they can easily understand this. That's why the Power BI supports reporting. Power BI supports visualizations, guys. Presenting the data in the visual format, here we will be calling as data visualization. Presenting the data in the structured format, we will be calling as reporting software. But advantage of the visualization, what is the advantage of the visualization, guys? Now you know that advantage of the visualization. What is advantage? What is advantage? Advantage of the visualization. When you represented the data, when you represented the data in a graphical format, end user or business people end user can easily understand, easily understand. And Power BI supports 350 plus guys. Sorry, almost 200 plus visualizations are there. Guys, 200 plus visualizations. Where are the 200 places? If you see, these are the sum of the visualizations, guys. Line chart, bar chart, custom chart, donut chart. And if you go for here, there is a marketplace. Get more visuals. Lot of visuals are there in the marketplace. Just click on the get more, and it will be loading where we can have the lot of visuals, guys. Lot of visuals. If the customer, any customer want any other visualizations also, we will be representing the graphical representations. Lot of visualizations are there. That is one of the major advantage compared to the other business intelligence. No other visualizations as this many visualizations, guys. Tableau, if you take it as a Tableau, there's a limited visual, but Power BI supports 250 plus to 300 visualization supports this till date. That is a major advantage compared to the other business intelligence tools. That's why where Power BI supports both the things, as I said, reporting and visualizations. But advantage of the visualizations is when you represent the data in the graphical format, end user can easily understand. But coming to the reporting software, it takes some time to understand the database. Any doubt till now? We'll discuss data analytical business intelligence in the tomorrow class, where we'll be going for the regular class from tomorrow. Let me know till now if you have any doubt, because it is almost 8:40. All have the some of the working people. And I will be sharing every sessions with the recording. There will be assignment every module to module and course, whatever the what I'm going to teach in the this 30 days, 32 days of the working sessions. What I'm going to discuss, I will be sharing the content. You can go for the Microsoft content. You can check each and every topic from the Power BI. I will be concentrating introduction, visualizations, traditional software, self-service, cloud basis versus on-premise. Just I'm discussing one by one. The next thing I will discuss these topics in coming session. Architecture also I will show, but I will go for in detail in architecture, then brief history of the Power BI. Then we will install the softwares, Power BI desktop. Why we require the Power BI desktop? To develop the report from report. Power BI we require Power BI desktop. We'll discuss what are the installation steps, how much the memory, what all the things you require. We'll discuss the coming session. We have the Power Query is one of the module, and where we will do the most of the transformations in the ETL things in Power Query. Once you've done that ETL inbuilt column transformations, store transformations, filtering of the data, this is all the types of transformations, guys. Once you've done that one, we have the Power Pivot, one more module, and we have where we will be writing the BAX tax language, and we have the one more module called as a Power View, where we will be representing our data in the visualizations. If you see these areas, if you see, these are the three key areas, guys. Power View, report view is nothing but only the end user can be used. And data view, modeling view. Modeling view is nothing but where we will be making connections between multiple tables, one table to other table, where we have the star schema, snowflake schema. We'll go for in detail. We'll in detail in the once the class started. But we have the different area transformations. As I said, the Power Query. Power Query is nothing but transform the data. Transform is and transform data or Power Query, both are the same thing, where you can convert the data from one format to other format. Suppose if the data is coming in the text format, you want to convert into the whole number. Suppose you want to convert the data type here that there is a text data, but here the date is we know that date is a date data type. You need to convert. To convert that one, you will be selecting the data type. You will be going click on the date. The data type will be replaced. Replace the current date, and it will be automatically replace the data. No need to worry. We'll see that error why we are coming, but where we will be changing the one format to the other format, all the things the data will be changing. Suppose row ID, if you want to change into the whole number or numbers, you can change it, guys. I'm changing into the whole number. Sorry, it went to the dollar. It should be whole number because it is a number. It should be replaced. Click on this one. automatically the data will be there. And you want to replace the data with a one ID with other ID, yes, we can done. You want to rename the column names or anything, combine the two columns, anything, we will do the lot of transformations, combining of the multiple tables and removing the column, choosing the columns, adding the columns, calculating all the things we'll do the transformations. Once you've done the ETL transformations, we'll click on the close and come, and you will be writing the business logics in the front end. In here, to write the business logic, we have the one language called DAX. The flow of the data will be, guys, let me show that how the project, anywhere, whenever the project will start, we'll see that tomorrow with the class also. The flow, the course overview, will bring the data, transform the data, writing the business logic, building the reports and visualizations, and sharing the report to the sources. This is a overview. If you go for in detail, lot of things are there. But this is an overview where you will be getting the data from, bringing the data from multiple sources, doing the transformation, writing the business logics and DAX, all the things we'll do. And tomorrow onwards, the regular classes will be start. The things we will be going to discuss the business intelligence and other things we discuss. Till now we have discussed the Power BI, self-service and cloud-based reporting and data visualizations. Two topics are there. The main thing, if the main things are business intelligence, we'll see tomorrow. And the sharing, every class will be recorded and it will be sharing. And assignment, every module to module assignment will be shared to you guys. Whatever I was discussed, I will share the same thing and also assignment things, guys. Let me know if you have anything, guys, any doubts. Any doubts, guys? Anand or Mayuri Patra. You can ask anything.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Sir, I have a career gap. How can I
Yeah,
take this?
okay. Most of the peoples are also coming from career top, or not only for this one. You can easily learn the Power BI first thing. Concentrate on the 1 month of the learning of the topics. Then once you learn that, once you learn the Power BI, just keep 1 month of the practice. Then you can keep the almost 2 place or 3 place. I'm not asking to keep more than that one. The career drop is also there. You can keep 2 or 3 place of experience, because freshers, if you keep at least 3 place, you will get the multiple calls. Once you got the calls, you will try to do. I will give the interview questions also. No need to worry. Whatever the interview questions I was given, mostly 90% or 80%, they will be asking that one only. If it is causing that one, you will attend multiple 1 or 2 interviews, you will be cracking. But first thing, you need to understand the concepts, the in detail concept of Power BI. Once you understand the concept, you need to do the some of the research. And research is nothing but whatever the my assignments I was giving. Once you do the assignments, you know that okay, I'm capable to do the assignments. I can do the project also. Then you need to do the own assignment, own research. Then within the after learning of the 1 or 2 months, you can apply in the LinkedIn or Naukri. You can upload. I will share the multiple resumes. I will be giving the 2 years of the 3 years experience of the resume, and with the, every some of the company details. Then you can keep the company details and you can attend the interviews. Then you can easily crack. 2 to 3 years is not a big deal, guys. Everyone can crack the interview 2 to 3 years when the once you the course is completed, guys.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Vamshi. This is Jivanam. What is the
Yeah.
present cost situation? However,
The
the points.
present calls every week, it is getting almost 3 to 4, guys. Every week it is getting 3 to 4 Nowhere time. In the post 1 month, it is giving the 5 to 6 or 7, but now 4 to 5. That is a good things of every week. I'm saying, if you want, let me share my. I think I'm in the sharing mode only, right? Let's go for the Naukri. I will show the practical because I want to show you everything in the Naukri. Every week it is getting almost 4 calls, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Naukri. For jobs. Sorry, sorry. Someone asked something. It's okay. How many jobs are there? till 88,000. Like take it as a 89, 90,000 jobs, guys. It's not a easy thing for one business intelligence tool having this many openings. When I was started career in Power BI, 5 years, fine, total have 10 years, but 5.5 years before, only I can see 10 or 20. But now almost 90,000 people are using Power BI software. Exaware is there. If you see it was open 1 day before. This is a MNC company. You know that Exaware, biggest company. 1 day before there is openings for the Power BI and minimum requirement 4 to 9 and 3 2 years. The this is one of the some media company. They have the 3 to 7 6 day backs they have given, and they have the almost all the company Exaware. Or if you see the lot of companies, guys, foreign companies, startup companies, for every company they require the Power BI because they have given the less cost, and they have all the companies, Synchrony and Accenture, and all the companies. We have the Wind Solution, Skills of whatever the companies you receive, all the companies they have the requirements. Lot of companies. You can filter that work from office, remote sessions, whatever the things. Almost 90,000 companies they require the business. It's not an easy thing for one business. If I go for now also, for me also getting every week 6 to 7 calls, but I will not go for every company right, every month. But a lot of companies are there and they're giving the good packages in the further in the market. Also, they're good package. If you keep 3 to 4 also, they're ready to give the 10 to between 10 to 14 or 10 to 15 they're giving. If they find the right candidate, they can give the more than fee that one also.
Okay, thanks, Vinay.
You can see the LinkedIn also. I will showing the Naukri. In the practical, I'm showing the Naukri. You can go for LinkedIn, Shine.com, anything. There is a lot of companies out there. No need to worry for the jobs. If you learn within, I can say that you will get the calls every week. If you upload the resume, I will challenge that 3 to 4 calls. At least you will get that if you keep the 3 to 4 years of experience. Once you come in the calls, you will attend the 4 to 5 attend. If you take it as a 3 or 4, because first interview only, I cannot say that you will be crack the interview. But you can attend multiple interviews. I will be giving the mock-up interviews. Then within the 3 to 4 interviews, you will be crack the interview. That is not a big challenge for you also. Yeah, other BRB. What is BRB? Break? I don't know. Okay. Any other guys? Any other doubts?